So, back for round 5 of the Unknown Draft League. Round 4, unfortunately, there were scheduling issues. My opponent ended up forfeiting that round, so that gave me the win. I'm currently 4-0. This is the only other 4-0 left in the tournament at the moment, so whoever wins this is the only person undefeated remaining. So, you can see their team there in the middle. I'm going to be bringing back Excalibur to this one with Terra Blast Grass, because it's able to hit the Quackleval, and then Icicle Spear and Stomping Tantrum basically hits everything else for at least neutral, and then if I get up a Dragon Dance, I could potentially sweep. Iron Thorns also could potentially sweep if it gets up a Dragon Dance. I'm not Booster Energy, that's on the Slitherwing, and instead I'm going to be Safety Goggles purely for that Brute Bonnet, so that I could just go for Dragon Dance in the face of it, go for Terra Electric so I don't get blown back by its Grass type attacks, and then hopefully, again, should theoretically sweep with the Iron Thorns if I get up the Dragon Dance. Kilowattrel is there to be able to potentially match a Tailwind of the Moltres, and I guess the Oricorio as well. But it's going to be able to do some very good damage with the Life Orb max special attack, because the team is reasonably slow. I don't need max speed on this Kilowattrel to outspeed everything. And Electro Ball, after you've got Wind Power, it's strong. It's really strong, and I hope I get to show it off. The Crocodile Assault Vest going to have basically perfect coverage again, so long as I am Terra Blast with Fairy, because then that's able to hit the Brute Bonnet very well. The Haxorus, the Moltres, the Quackleval, like their team is reasonably weak to Fairy, and then I get coverage with everything else. I'm not allowed high horsepower on the Crocodile because that is introduced in the DLC, and you're not allowed DLC moves, so it has to still be Stomping Tantrum, unfortunately. Pretty sure that's still strong enough to KO a Heatran, so that's all good. Slitherwing, going to be able to get basically perfect coverage as well with the Close Combat and the Acrobatics. First Impression is going to be quite nice for priority also. It could immediately blow back the Brute Bonnet, while also attacking the thing next to the Brute Bonnet and ignoring Rage Powder, which would be quite nice as well. It's going to be able to do some massive damage with its Terrifying Acrobatics, just like Roaring Moon does. Venonat, that's the budget's Amoonguss, are going to be able to do Sleep Powder, effectively Spore with 97% accuracy with the Compound Eyes, and Rage Powder, and then Struggle Bug, because their team is reasonably special, and then actual chip damage into the Brute Bonnet as well. So that is going to be the team I'm going to be using. Let's get into the battle. Ooh, Zangoose is here. That's cool. I wasn't expecting Zangoose. Okay, so no Haxorus, no... What else was I eyeing up? No, the main threats are here that I was expecting, apart from Zangoose. Zangoose was a surprise. So, I think here, I'm going to attempt to Venonat and one of my Dragon Dancers. I think I'll go with Excalibur first. Crocodile is still very good here. Just needs to worry about Quackleval, but it's great against everything else. So I'm definitely bringing Crocodile. And then Kilowattrel, I think I'm either bringing Venonat or Kilowattrel. I don't think I'm bringing both. Iron Thorns is still entirely reasonable here. Better than Slitherwing? I think so. I'm going to go with these. Hopefully I get my Dragon Dance sweep going. If they are Tailwind on the Moltres, then I will definitely reconsider going with Kilowattrel as lead instead, because it was put on there to match a potential Tailwind that could be coming out. That's a cool trainer card. Well, that looks like they want to go for Trick Room. Therefore, are they going to be Safety Goggles on the Slowking? Do I go for Terra Grass immediately? No, I don't think so, because if they're Safety Goggles on the Slowking, then Terra Grass is actually not great, because they'll Sludge Bomb me. I could immediately switch into the Iron Thorns. I think that would be reasonable. I think I'm going to Sleep Powder immediately. And I will just Icicle Spear for now. I'll get information first. They are just protecting, okay. So will this loaded dice KO them, or is this a double protect? It's not. Oh, Yachi Berry only works on the first one. This might KO. I need all 5, I think. I think I've got a 50% chance of KOing this Brute Bonnet here. Oh, no, maybe not. It's going to be close. I need 5. Come on, Excalibur. All 5. No, just 4. I'm going to sleep. Rubbish. But that probably means that they are not... I'm faster with Venonat. That's good to know. They went into Venonat. Okay. Okay. So it's a shame I was considering Struggle Bug. Struggle Bug KO from Venonat would have been lovely, but alas. Right. Burn a turn of sleep or switch in something that's useful? Burn a turn of sleep, I think. Stomping Tantrum will KO the Brute Bonnet, right? It won't KO the Slowking. And this will cover for the Heatrans switching. So I'll Stomping Tantrum the Brute Bonnet. Sucker Punch, okay. That's reasonable. But now, if I get a first turn Wake, Venonat's going to spam Sleep against everything. There is the Trick Room. So, it should survive a Psychic from Slowking, because EVO, like, makes things super bulky. And there's Zangoose, okay. A first turn Wake would be brilliant then, to be able to sleep it instead of it getting its Toxic Orb going. So I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to Sleep Powder, and I'll get the Intimidate. It might be Belly Drum, but I think I need to Intimidate the Zangoose. It doesn't have the Toxic boost yet, so Facade won't be that strong. But if I do wake up, I assume I underspeed the Venonat, even if I'm just mint speed. Oh, if they're mint speed, I should say, because I'm neutral. Yeah, that's guaranteed for them, but that also stalls a turn of my Venonat here. So, Flamethrower, okay, that shouldn't... 2-shot, right? Yeah, Venonat's super bulky. Let's go, Venonat. And there's the Toxic. So that's one turn of Trick Room gone already. I would like to protect here, and... I'm definitely crunching. Which one? I don't have Protect on my Baxcalibur, so I can't start Trick Room with that. I can do it with my... oh, my Iron Thorns is looking great here, actually. Because they're intimidated. I'm going to protect here. I might actually switch just straight back out into Baxcalibur. To get another Intimidate. I think that makes sense. And if Baxcalibur survives the turn, I can protect and switch with the Venonat to get the Intimidate. Oh, all 4 turns. Venonat, what are you doing? Or 4 turns, did I say? It's all 3 turns, of course. In close combat, okay. That is reasonable. So, this should be Iron Thorns. Dragon Dance, switch to Crocodile. Protect, attack with Crocodile, right? Because I'd also keep my Venonat in the process. I could just immediately Intimidate, and I could go for Terra Fairy, but next turn they can Sludge Bomb me. I think it's better to end up with the Dragon Dance. Because after the close combat drop, I would strongly assume I KO the... I KO the Zangoose. Do I Rage Powder? It's guaranteed Rage Powder now. No, I'll switch into Crocodile. Do I Terra? Because then that would... if they Facade. They shouldn't Facade. They should close combat. Actually, I can switch back into Venonat and Protect. And then I get to go for Thunder Punch and Sleep Powder, and then that's guaranteed unless they're Safety Goggles. And the way they protected turn 1 surely implies they're not Safety Goggles. That's a switch from the Zangoose. Okay. Quackable. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so now I do still have my Venonat. I wish I Thunder Punch that slot now. And I wish I didn't Terra just yet. Just Flamethrower again, that'll do nothing. Yep, don't you dare. Nice, okay. Didn't intimidate the Quackable, which is annoying. I'll switch back into Venonat. And obvious Protect is obvious. If they Aqua Step the Crocodile, they might outspeed my Iron Thorns afterwards. But I think that I kind of have to Protect here. This is entirely readable, though. However, if they KO the Venonat, that's good. Like, KO the Venonat with the Slowking, Flamethrower it, that'd be great. I don't think they will, but if they don't Aqua Step the Venonat, I'm looking amazing. Okay, yeah, they Flamethrower the wrong slot. Unfortunate. But don't KO the Venonat out. Double the Iron Thorns, please. Yeah, there's the Aqua Step. Okay. Not the most ideal thing. Because now they should be able to KO the... Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That was the obvious Protect there. I should have just attacked. So now it will depend on the speed of the Quackable, I think. I have to play as if my Iron Thorns is faster, and it won't be. Well, it can be. If their strategy was Trick Room, I've got some speed, I could outspeed, and I have to play as if I do. So, I will Crunch, and I will Thunder Punch, and hopefully good things happen. If that is a defensive Terror to avoid a Thunder Punch KO, then I am completely screwed here. Oh, it's Slowking, okay. Flying. Okay, that's fine. If my Iron Thorns is faster, that's pretty good. If not, I'll lose my Crocodile, and then I'm pretty sure I lose. But they are faster. Okay, we're living? We are not living. Yeah, so I allowed them the way back into the game there with those Aqua Steps. So that was not ideal. At least I KO the Quackable, but I'm pretty sure Zangooson's Slowking sweep now. So long as they click Trick Room. If they don't click Trick Room, they lose. But if they do click Trick Room, they win. Yeah, that was the play. So, yeah. Protect, like I did say, obvious Protect is obvious on the Iron Thorns, and went for it anyway. So, the play there was just attack. And really, are they even KOing my Iron Thorns? So, yeah, that was a big blunder from me. Thinking back, they can't KO the Iron Thorns even with Flamethrower and Close Combat. With Life Orb, maybe, but probably still not. So, yeah, that was a misplay from me. Like, obviously good play from the opponent catching it, but that was the wrong play from me. Now we got to be able to live these attacks. And a double Protect is what's required, I think. I don't think we'll live. Well, maybe. We might. Zangoose is pretty strong. Like, it's closing in on Ursaluna territory. And that was definitely good enough chipped out. Yeah, fine. Salt in the wounds. Don't think it mattered. Yeah, like so. Didn't matter. Yeah, so. That was entirely winnable if I just attacked with Iron Thorns. And yet I did not. So... I think Venonat's still good. Knowing that I outspeed the Brute Bonnet is very good. Like, that's great information. What's the last move on the Slowking then? Flamethrower is obviously for Golden Go as well. But Trigger and Protect. Flamethrower. Other attack, surely. But the way they protect turn 1 means they don't have safety goggles, right? I think I am still content with my lead. Because, like, I lost, but I definitely had the path to victory and did not take it. My Iron Thorns underspeeds their Quackable, so I need to keep that in mind if I ever get into Trick Room with that. Now, is Slitherwing worth considering? Because Crocodile is good here, because they have brought physical attackers as well. Like, Crocodile is great here. I'll try and preserve the Terra Fairy for it. And then Iron Thorns or Slitherwing, because both are good. Definitely not Kilowattrel. I think Slitherwing would make sense because it gets around Trick Room. I'm going to try the Slitherwing. Because I can just First Impression in Trick Room on that first turn, and that's massive damage. That might get close to KOing the Zangoose, because Zangoose is frail. I don't think it will, but it would get close. Moltres Slowking, okay. Fine with that. Because this is a Sleep Powder and a Dragon Dance. If they Tailwind, doesn't really matter. If they Nasty Plot, doesn't really matter. It's just about their defensive terror as well. Which they're going for immediately, that's good. Burning the terror straight away is good. Unless this is Terra Flying, they should not be able to KO my Venonat this turn. That is Terra Steel. That's fine, because I'm going for Stomping Tantrum into you now. Well, that's rude. That's rude. I mean, it's fine, but it's rude. Okay. So can't Sleep Powder, they will Trick Room, I assume. Focus Blast? What? No! That's... No! Don't do that! Ah. Oh. Well then. How much is that? That's 130, isn't it? So if I do Struggle Bug, they can't KO me with another one. So I will Stomping Tantrum them. Focus Blast, wow. Like, Focus Blast in doubles is like the ultimate draft move. Nice and strong, KO, thank you. Don't think it will. Oh, it did, nice. I'll take that. This is where I'm regretting running Terra Blast on my Baxcalibur now, because I can't protect. But nice and Struggle Bug, and if they Focus Blast, I'm looking very good. If they Trick Room, then it's still okay. There's a Trick Room, okay. Because I can always just switch out my Venonat and switch it back in to get rid of the Taunt. Straight into Quackable, interesting. And that also means that my Slitherwing underspeeds. So if I lose Baxcalibur here, I'll be able to Terra Flying Acrobatics KO the Quackable. So I am content to Struggle Bug again, and just go for... well, not much damage into the Quackable. And they've already terrored, so I don't actually care. And I don't want to KO the Slowking, because it's being Struggle Bugged. Therefore, it's just Stomping Tantrum into the Quackable. If I lose Baxcalibur here, it's fine. Guess I would have preferred to attack the Slowking to hit the Zangoose, but my Taunt's running out this turn, right? Nice chip damage, let's go Venonat. Close combat weakens them even more. Okay. So yeah, my Slitherwing is actually looking pretty good. Because if they outspec... yeah, there we go. They get the Toxic, which is fair enough. But my Slitherwing underspeeds. So if I go into Slitherwing here, then I would be able to go for Rage Powder and First Impression. If it KOs the Zangoose, I'm sorted. I can Sleep Powder the Quackquavel as well, but it could be Safety Goggles. And then I'll be able to get the... So long as I can get the Crocodile in without taking an Aqua Step, then I'm fine. Yeah, go into Slitherwing. Probably should calc the first impression. I don't think I'm going to have time. But I will try. Oh yeah, it's looking like it probably does KO, so... Like, with that round of Toxic, it should KO, so I am going to go for... Yeah, Sleep Powder into the Quaquaval, and First Impression into the Zangoose, right? Right? If this doesn't KO, that's unfortunate. Okay, fine. If there's Safety Goggles on the Quaquaval, that is also unfortunate. They are not Safety Goggles on the Quaquaval. So things are pretty reasonable right now. Can I save my Terra, actually? Like, does the Acrobatics KO the Quaquaval? Let's assume max HP. Acrobatics. Yeah, I don't need to Terra. I theoretically don't need to Terra. So I can just go for Rage Powder. How many turns is Trick Room? 2. Okay, so I can go for Rage Powder for the Facade, and just regular old Acrobatics and save the Terra for the Crocodile. Yep, Zangoose under speeds as expected, and that should not KO because of Evolite. No, I didn't. I did think that would actually KO because I'm a special defensive veteran, not much in defense, so it was always going to KO. But I already found out I underspeed, and that's a KO, so that's good. I can't protect with the Crocodile on the last turn Trick Room. Probably should have took a bit more time there. Oh, and Curious Medicine. So that means Facade's actually bad here. That's even better for me. Wait, no. Right. No, Curious Medicine gets rid of the drop. But not the... I was thinking of Healer, but that's wrong. But yeah. Now they are intimidated. Because it went first. Nice. So, this is going to be Terra on the Crocodile so that I am resisting the Focus Blast or Close Combat. And then Crunch into the Zangoose. No, into the Slowking. Do I protect here? Because they're intimidated, they shouldn't KO me. No, I think protect is correct. Because I don't think they can KO my Crocodile. Like, they're intimidated, and they've got Flamethrower, but they're going for Focus Blast. So surely my Crocodile survives this turn with the Assault Vest. And if it does, it's a definite win. But if they predict the Protect, which they should, and they already did late in the first game, and I threw it away with the first game with the Protect. But yeah, it's just Flamethrower into Slitherwing. There's no way unless it's a critical hit, and then it comes down to a Protect Mind game. Okay, cool. That's game over then. And I'll get to find out if this is a KO and Slowking as well. That's going to be useful. Okay, definitely not, but still perfectly fine. I do not need to close combat here. I do not need to reveal it, because I can get away with just a regular old Crunch again into the Slowking, and a Acrobatics KO into the Zangoose. And even if it doesn't KO, doesn't matter. I'll do the same next turn. Cool. So that seemed pretty reasonable, and Slitherwing did good things there. It's good to know they are Taunt on the Moltres too. And confirm the Slowking moveset too, so... Focus Blast was not something I expected. Focus Blast, Fame for a Trick Room, Protect. Only get it in Draft League. Draft League's the best. So I don't think Iron Thorns would have been very good there. It would have been nice for Facades and all that, but like, Crocodile is for sure, Venonat is for sure, Baxcalibur is still doing very good things. It's definitely not Kilowattrel. And I'm perfectly content with how Slitherwing was doing there. So... same 4, right? Don't see any reason not to go with the same 4. And even the same lead, right? Because if they taunt my Venonat turn 1, I still get that Dragonlance, and we saw the Stomping Tantrum's a KO, and even if they don't Focus Blast that turn, I'll be able to Struggle Bug. And then I'll survive as well. So I think I will still go with the same lead. Same 4 months. I did have to reveal the Terra Fairy on the Crocodile, but that's fair enough. Is there any reason for Iron Thorns? Definitely not Kilowattrel. Any reason for Iron Thorns? I don't think so. We didn't bring Heatran to the game yet, but I am very good against the Heatran. Zangoose is putting in work. Like, I didn't expect Zangoose to be coming, but it's putting in work. Like, it is a nice budget Ursaluna. You do get, like, budget mons in this. Like, I've got my budget Brute Bonnet in my Venonat. If they lead with Brute Bonnet, I'm going for Icicle Spear and Struggle Bug, I think, again. Although they could tear at that time. Should I go for Icicle Spear and Sleep Powder? And 50% of the time, I'm fine if they stay regular. Because if I get 5, I KO. And if they Terra to avoid the KO, the Sleep Powder would now go into not a Grass-type Brute Bonnet. That thought process is completely irrelevant. So. Should I Terra straight away? Because I could get just the Terra Blast KO into the Quackwall. I think I might. This might be too early, but I think I might. Because then Close Combat can't KO me. They did Terra. Is this a defensive Terra that resists Grass? If it is, I'm going to be very sad. It's just Water. Okay. That means that they will KO my Venonat then. But I've used up their Terra to be able to get this KO into the Quackwall. Protect on the Venonat would have been lovely. Now it's going down. Yeah, Wave Crash. So, trading Venonat. There's no chance. Sorry, Venonat. And therefore they do get Trick Room. But all I need is one Toxic Tick to put the Zangoose in range of First Impression, and that wastes a turn of Trick Room. Man, protect Terra Blast. That would have been the play. And it would have still been fine if they Trick Room, I'll just Sleep Powder them next turn. So yeah, there's the Trick Room. So yeah, Protect and Terra Blast. Obviously hindsight and all that, that would have been probably a game-winning immediately play. So I'm going to go into Crocodile to intimidate the Zangoose. Because like I said, I want that extra turn of Toxic to, like, surely get the KO. And I can cycle again if I do want as well. Because they don't have their Toxic activated yet. So I'll switch to Slitherwing here. Because I've got my Intimidate. Now, do I attack the Zangoose, expecting them not to protect? Because they're not going to do much here. Worst case would be a flamethrower into the Baxcalibur, but even then... Because if they focus past the Crocodile, I also don't care. No, I think I'll Ice Kill Spear the Slowking. Because like I said, they'll be theoretically in first impression range. And be forced into a protect. And if they protect here... No, I should have attacked the Zangoose, because if they didn't protect this turn, I get the damage. And if they do protect this turn, I've got the first impression into the next turn. So I should have attacked the Zangoose, I think. I should have clearly attacked the Zangoose. Please protect the Zangoose, that'd be lovely. Nice, nice! That's really good. Because now I get the first impression. That's really good. Because now I can switch back Excalibur into Crocodile as well. So this might not KO. It's in, like, theoretically, as long as they're just max HP, this is in my favor. But now they're doubly intimidated. They cannot KO the Slitherwing, right? Facade and Flamethrower will not KO the Slitherwing. That is a good play. That's a good switch into first impression. However, I'm bringing in Crocodile now, so... If they Focus Blast my Crocodile, then that's very, very good for them. If I don't take damage to Crocodile this turn, I think I'm looking pretty good. Big damage. That was actually respectable. Oh, that's why. Don't Focus Blast? Nice. Flamethrower, that's fine, that's fine. Cool. And with my Assault Vest, how many turns of Trick Rooms left? Just lefties? That's fine. No Shuckerberry. That means you'll be KO'd by whatever I want to go for. Yep, 2 turns. I just need damage into the Slowking. I can't protect with the... Or Focus Blast into the Crocodile, actually. Yeah, if Crocodile survives this turn, I'm okay. If it doesn't, Focus Blast might save them, but I think my Assault Vest should theoretically save me. It's going to be a close finish. They double a Crocodile, good play. This is probably Heat Wave and Focus Blast. Focus Dodge would be lovely, but no. Yeah, I'm easily surviving. They've got nothing they can do. Yeah, Heat Wave would have KO'd me, but I'm shrugging this off. Don't you dare. Nice. Now I just need to survive the turn with one of them. Because any Pokemon can KO the Heatran. Like, so long as I have 2 Pokemon left at the end of this turn, I win. Is my Baxcalibur on full? It is. So it survives a Heat Wave. Therefore, it's attack with the Slitherwing and switch the Crocodile. Because they can't KO both, surely. Right? Because Flamethrower did not do half to the Slitherwing. Right? It's switch out Crocodile into Baxcalibur. And then I do have 2 Pokemon at the end. Close combat the Heatran, switch to Baxcalibur. Heat Wave surely does not KO from full. Right? I guess with the Focus Blast as well, but... We'll see. If they Flamethrower here, that was good. Oh yeah, I didn't think about Flamethrower and Heat Wave. Yeah, I just threw that away, didn't I? Should have set the Crocodile. Should have gone for the double protect. Dodging? No. That's double KO. Yeah, that's not it. That's the first loss, unfortunately. Crit on the Baxcalibur. We'll never know, but it would have KO'd. So, yeah, Heatran switch up was very good there. So what could I have done differently? Because that was a good game and very winnable. Game 1 was obvious, like, just attack with the Iron Thorns. I'm not being KO'd, just attack, you fool. This one, what should it have been? If I had Earthquake, I'd have still been okay. It's a shame I didn't have Earthquake. Yeah, what should it have been? Like, it is like, unfortunate that I'm not the only undefeated left, but I'm still perfectly in a, like, fine position for getting into the top cut. I'm trying to think of how I could have Like, because there was surely just one step. Like, it was protect the Venonat on turn 1. If I protected the Venonat on turn 1, I would have been all good. Then Flamethrower and the Crocodile was a very good play. Double protect on the Slitherwing, looking back, was probably the way to go. Yeah. I'm going to have a think about that game 3. Obviously, the protect on the Venonat would have been just game winning immediately. But I feel like there was definitely a path to victory in game 3 that I did miss. I've worked out game 1, so that was easy. Game 2, I managed to win, so it's all good. And then game 3, if I didn't protect on the Venonat, then I don't know. I'm going to have a think. But it is a shame that I'm not the only undefeated. But like I said, 4-1, that's still fine. Everyone else seems to be 3-2 at this point, so I'm still in perfectly good position to get into the top cut.